Karen is a TV show that takes place in Clayton, a fictional city in western North Dakota from mid-August 2017 to late June 2021. The show has a blonde teenage girl named Karen Glatter as the star. She has two younger siblings, Kylie and Kyle, and six main friends, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, Jake, Harald, and Grace, during the series. The show runs for 4 seasons. Each season has 25 episodes, one Halloween episode per season and one Christmas episode per season. Karen and her 6 main friends are freshmen in season 1, sophomores in season 2, juniors in season 3, and seniors in season 4. Each episode is 21 to 23 minutes long. Rating: TVGE. Country of origin: United States. Original language: English. This is a picture of Clayton High School, the school that Karen, her friends, and a lot of other students will attend. Only some episodes take place at Clayton High School, and in a few episodes, there are events that Karen and her friends attend. In the second episode, where there's an evening event at Clayton High School, they see Johnny and all 7 of them, especially Jake, try to avoid him, but Johnny doesn't notice any of them. What else that happens in that episode is Johnny wants to drink juice or any other kind of drink with sugar in it, but all there is cups of water, and since he only sees water and no sugary drinks, he throws a tantrum and flips over the table and all the water spills on the floor. Then, the principal sees everything on the surveillance cameras, calls Johnny's parents, and tells them about what Johnny did and to pick him up. Also, that's the only time in Johnny's life where he attends an event. In the episodes that don't take place at Clayton High School, Karen invites some of her friends to her house. In those episodes, they either play a game or do homework together. This is Clayton High School at night, where Karen and her friends attend evening events in a few episodes. This is the house in which Karen, Kylie, Kyle, Kevin, and Caitlin live. This is Karen's house at night. Karen's bedroom. Kylie's bedroom. Kyle's bedroom. Kevin and Caitlin's bedroom. The kitchen at Karen's house. The laundry room at Karen's house. The living room at Karen's house. The dining room at Karen's house. The backyard of Karen's house. Karen is the oldest of 3 children. Her 2 siblings' names are Kylie, who's the middle child, and Kyle, who's the youngest child. She loves them very much and hanging out with them whenever she is free. She attends a high school, Clayton High School, or CHS for short, in a fictional city in western North Dakota, along with her main friends, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, Jake, Grace, and Harald. On some school days, they have to try to ignore a bully named Johnny who does a lot of bad stuff other than bullying people, such as playing inappropriate pranks on students and teachers, doing violence on someone, spitting in people's faces, and many more which she loves to do. Karen is very sweet and affectionate and still likes Johnny just for who he is, even though Johnny does bad stuff to her and her friends. Kylie is younger than her sister Karen, but older than her brother, Kyle. She is very enthusiastic and a teensy-weensy naive, but is still a very good person. She loves hanging out with her siblings, Karen and Kyle. Whenever she wants to show something to a family member, she rushes to him or her unless she is sure that they are busy, but she's never impatient. She appears in most episodes, only 6 don't feature her. Kyle is Karen and Kylie's younger brother. He loves hanging out with his sisters, parents, and dog named Kiter. Like his sister, Kylie, he is enthusiastic, but he is a lot more enthusiastic than she is, and he isn't impatient unlike Kylie. He loves the color blue and has a bedroom with light blue walls at his house. His bedroom has a lot of toys for little boys stacked on shelves. Whenever Kyle sees a mess, such like a spill or something scattered, he decides to clean it up unless he's in a hurry for something important. He is a very sweet little boy to his entire family. Kevin is Caitlin's husband and Karen, Kylie, and Kyle's father. He works as a businessman in an office. His workspace is never shown in the series, but in 11 episodes, comes home with a light brown messenger bag dressed as a businessman. Caitlin is Kevin's wife and Karen, Kylie, and Kyle's mother. She works as a nurse at a hospital. Like Kevin's workspace, hers is never shown either. In 16 episodes of the series, she comes home dressed as a nurse in a hot pink outfit, but in 3 of those episodes, she comes home with her hair in a mess and appears to be frustrated. She has a twin sister named Kirsty who appears in only 26 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Kiter is the Glatter household's dog. Of course, he never talks, but he only barks either when he sees someone he doesn't know or hears someone knocking on the door. Kelly is Caitlin and Kirsty's mother, Kevin's mother-in-law, and Karen, Kylie, and Kyle's grandmother. She lives alone in her own house and appears in 57 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Kirsty is Caitlin's twin sister, Kevin's sister-in-law, one of Kelly's daughters, and Karen, Kylie, and Kyle's aunt. She lives on her own in her house just like her mother, Kelly. She appears in 26 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Maddie is a main friend of Karen, Nathan, Diana, Jake, Grace, and Harald. She has a white mother with straight brown hair and a Hispanic father with black hair, but neither of them appear until Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. She is very sweet and affectionate and still likes Johnny a lot even though he does bad stuff to her and after he gets expelled. She appears in 85 episodes of the series, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Nathan is a main friend of Karen, Maddie, Diana, Jake, Harald, and Grace. He never ever gets in trouble and also knows better than to think someone is weird, to be disrespectful to people, to brag, to cheat on tests, etc. Every time he has a test to study for, he studies a lot more than playing video games, watching YouTube videos, etc. He has a brother named Derek who is 6 years older than him. He also has a beautiful mother and a father with a hairstyle dreadlocks, but none of his household members appear until Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. He is like the smartest person in Clayton High School, but still knows he's not better than everyone. Even though Johnny does bad stuff to him, he still likes him just for who he is. In Season 2 Episode 13, Nathan becomes Student of the Month, which makes Johnny very, very jealous. Nathan appears in 91 episodes of the series, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Diana is a main friend of Karen, Maddie, Nathan, Jake, Grace, and Harald. She is a Chinese-American teenage girl. Of the Chinese language, she only knows some of the basics and how to count from 0 to 10, but she can't speak Chinese like a native. She is very sweet and affectionate just like Karen, Maddie, and Grace, but she almost cries every time Johnny bullies her. Just like her friends except for Jake, she still likes Johnny just for who he is. Her entire family excluding her 4 older siblings speak fluent Chinese, but only her parents and siblings are shown in the series, but not until the graduation episode. She appears in 93 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Jake is a main friend of Karen, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, Grace, and Harald. He has a deep voice and is usually very cranky and doesn't smile very often. Jake doesn't like Johnny at all and threatens to punch him every time he gets on his nerves. Johnny acts foolish and throws tantrums every time Jake denies something he wants him to do. Jake has 9 siblings, but neither of his parents nor any of his siblings appear until Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Harald is a main friend of Karen, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, Grace, and Jake. Harald's native language is German and he is from Germany, but he speaks English with an American accent instead of a German accent. Even though Johnny bullies him, he still likes him just for who he is, just like his 6 main friends except for Jake. He has 2 older brothers and 1 younger one, but none of them nor any of his parents appear until Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Grace is a main friend of Karen, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, Jake, and Harald. She is very sweet just like Karen, Maddie, Nathan, Diana, and Harald. Neither she nor her friends except for Jake want to ignore Johnny, but they do if they have to. Grace has a twin brother named Seth who appears in 15 episodes of the series and a single mother who only appears in Season 4 in 2 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode. Seth is Grace's twin brother and appears in 15 episodes, including Season 4 Episode 24, which is the graduation episode where he graduates with her. In only 2 episodes, they fight just a little tiny bit. Amy is Grace and Seth's single mother who appears in only 2 episodes, and they are both in season 4. Jonathan Johnny Raymond Becker is the one troublemaker at Clayton High School. He is very mean to a lot of students and teachers in the school, including Karen and her 6 main friends. Whenever he doesn't get his way, he throws the hardest tantrum he can think of. In some episodes, he would go through the door of the school from the outside to the inside with a hammer that he brought from his house hidden in his backpack, so that if he gets mad at a teacher or student, he can smash something of theirs with it, whether or not that object is important. Every time he does this, he gets sent to the principal's office. Whenever people ignore him, he screams like a hawk and acts very inappropriately like a 2-year-old child. He is supposed to be 2 grades higher than Karen and her 6 main friends, but he is actually 1 grade higher because of failure of a grade in middle school. His first appearance is season 1 episode 4. In that episode, when it's time for him to go home, he takes all of his homework out of his backpack and crumbles it up. He doesn't notice any teachers watching until he finishes. Because of this, they tell him that he has to stay until they reprint his homework, and that he needs supervision every time he needs to go home. He gets expelled in season 3 episode 16, therefore he does not appear nor is he mentioned at all in season 4. English will be the series' original language, but it will also be dubbed into Spanish, French, German, Russian, Portuguese, Italian, Polish, Dutch, Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, Czech, Hungarian, Croatian, Romanian, Greek, Turkish, Ukrainian, Bulgarian, Arabic, Hebrew, Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, Japanese, Korean, Tamil, Vietnamese, Thai, Malay, and Indonesian.